Hey, what's going on, Sagittarius? Butch Tarot here. I'm going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it will not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. And we're going to be using the Tarot of Dreams. That being said, let's get it. Universe, what do we have for Sagittarius? What is going on for Sagittarius? All right, Sagittarius. So you have something very big coming towards you. Because the first thing I see is I feel like this is going to seemingly come out of nowhere. Well, we have the Lover's card and the Magician. You know, it's almost like, without sounding very corny, it's almost like magic. You know, this person appears before you and you just have an instant connection with this person. Instant. You know, you feel them on a deeper level than I feel like you may have felt anyone before, you know, and this is moving very quickly. I mean, we have new love. A lot of, you know, fast forward moving energy here. And it's moving very quickly. Now, for them, you seem like everything they've been waiting for. You know, you seem to have everything that they've been desiring. You know, it feels like their ship has finally come in. You know, it feels like you're the person that they've been fantasizing about. I feel like, to be honest with you, I feel like you both kind of seen this coming. Like you felt something big on the horizon. You weren't really sure what it was until now. But I feel like you're both acting very differently about this. Because with this person, they're very guarded. I feel like this connection scares the shit out of them. Because you seem like everything they want. You seem too good to be true, and that scares them. And that's why they're in that self-imposed prison. That's why they have their walls up. And I feel like it's going to be very confusing for you because you feel it as well. You know, you feel this force pulling you guys together. And the fact that they feel like they're guarded may make you second guess this as well. You know, they're having a hard time showing you how they truly feel because they're afraid that this is moving too quickly. They're afraid this is too good to be true. And this is why they, you know, this self-imposed prison is causing an internal struggle within them with that Five of Wands. I mean, they're fighting it. They're having a hard time trusting their intuition. I mean, their intuition is screaming at them to take that leap of faith, but they're finding it hard because they're afraid. They're afraid what they see isn't what it is. And they're afraid if they take the leap of faith that they won't, you know, they're at the edge and they're looking down and they see what they want, but they're afraid if they jump, it'll be too late. You know, they're having a hard time seeing what's right in front of them here. Like I said, they're not trusting their intuition. They're having a hard time with it. So the feelings that you feel for this person and the connection that you feel, it's 100% real. It's genuine. They feel it. You feel it. They know what they want. They're just having a hard time getting over that edge. I mean, when you're not around them, they only think about you. You know, they feel almost... they feel like you're almost always around them, and it's just... I feel like their intuition is always telling them to take the leap of faith, and they're just having a hard time. The thing about that self-imposed prison is that it is what what it's described as. It's, we have our walls up and we're in this prison, but we have the key to the door. They have the key. They're just not using it. But the more they start seeing this a little bit more clearly, I feel like things are going to change, and I feel like as fast as this feeling came on, that's as fast as their feelings are going to change. I mean, they're not ignoring this. They're not walking away from this. They're just having a hard time accepting it. They're afraid that you being the way you are, how you come off to them, they're afraid that that's not real. They're afraid it's too good to be real. But like I said, they are finally going to take that leap of faith. And it's because of the fact that I feel like they're starting to see things in a different perspective, and I feel like the way they feel around you is only getting stronger, which is causing them to start to see things, a little bit differently. And I feel like they're going to start trusting their intuition, because I do feel like they are going to communicate how they've been feeling. And I feel like once they do that, that's when we're going to find balance in this situation. That's when we're going to realize that we are on the same page. I just feel like how they feel about you scares them, because they're afraid of not how they feel about you. They're afraid that you may not feel the same way about them. They feel like you may be a little bit out of their league because of the fact that you seem so perfect. And that's where we have the Lover's card. I mean, this is a very strong connection. I mean, they see you as someone that is perfect, and in their eyes. And I feel like it's been a long time, if ever they've ever met someone like that. So I feel like that's what's holding them back here. But it won't last. I mean, they are going to take that leap of faith. They're going to start trusting their intuition. I just feel like it came on so quickly. Like I said, it's almost like magic. It just came out of nowhere. You came out of nowhere. And, this can't be avoided. And that's why we are going to move forward, because it's not going to be avoided. It's like two trains on the same track heading the same, toward each other. I mean, eventually it's got to come out. And they know that. They're starting to see that, and they're starting to feel that. And that's when you're going to get a lot of forward movement from this person. That's when you're going to get them to finally open up and tell you how they've been feeling, and stop holding back from you. And as they take that leap of faith, and as they start finding balance in the situation, I feel like, they're going to see what it is that what they've been holding back from is not as scary as they thought. They're going to be more sure of the situation, and you're going to get more from them. I just see someone that's been hurt, that's had a bad history of trusting the wrong people. And now when it comes to trusting the right person, they find it hard, because it's almost like they're overcompensating for the trust issues they had before. And I feel like a little bit on your side as well, because I feel like not only is it hard to trust these feelings, but I feel like it's almost like, if they're holding back, why are they holding back? And should I hold back? And I feel like we're going to get more clarity once they open up communication, once they take that leap of faith. We're going to find a lot of balance here, and we can actually move forward with this and start building that foundation. I feel like this could be a soulmate, possibly a twin flame connection, because I feel like you both kind of been down the same road, But when it came to this, I feel like it was two different reactions. But I feel like you are on the same page. And I feel like you will see that. Like when they're not around you, they think about you. And I feel like that scares them because I feel like this is fairly new. And that's the hardest part for them, is it's moving so quickly. But they're in their own way right now. And they just got to get out because this won't be avoided. Now with this person, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. You know, we all meet people and we all react to connections in different ways. You know, some people jump right in and some people get very hesitant because they're afraid, especially when they have strong feelings like this for someone. It almost kicks in that fight or flight. And with them, I don't feel like they're not flying away. They're not going anywhere. They're just being very hesitant. It's almost like being on thin ice and you're on the other side of that lake and it's covered in thin ice. And I mean, they're slowly coming towards you. You know, their intuition is telling you to run toward them, but right now, they're not picking up on that. You know, they're afraid of falling in. I don't know if that's a terrible metaphor, but I mean, this connection is going to hit you like a Mack truck, and some people take that differently. That's all that's going on here. And the fact that you feel like they are, being guarded, they just don't easily trust. And it's going to take time. But it will move forward. Like I said, it's not like it's going to take a whole lot of time. Like I said, as quickly as this move forward, as quickly as this came about, it will move forward quickly. I just feel like with them, they're just going to need a few extra moments to really soak this up. Because taking that leap of faith, sometimes for some people, is really hard. You know, you got to think about it. If you've ever been to a pool with a huge ass diving board, some people go up and jump right off. Some people go up and kind of tippy-toe to the end and they look over and they think about it. They step back a few steps and then they eventually jump in. That's where you're at with this person. That's what this person is. They're taking a look first. But they're still going to go. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.